A Yonkers community continues to mourn the loss of an innocent teen gunned down while taking her little sister to get a slice of pizza Thursday night. Yonkers law enforcement officials are at Yonkers City Hall discussing the ongoing investigation into the death of Marilyn Cotto Montanez. Let's listen in.
The dispute continued on Thursday evening on Lake Avenue near Morningside, at which time Thompson produced a handgun and fired at least one round, striking Miss Montanez, resulting in her death. I'm asking that anyone from the community that knows of the whereabouts of Thompson to please call the Yonkers Police at 377-7725. That's 914-377-7725. We're also offering a $5,000 reward for any information leading to the arrest of Jamea Thompson. Anonymous tips can also be sent via our tip line by texting 847-411 with the code word YPD plus your tip. If Jamea Thompson is watching, I have a message for you. We are considering you armed and dangerous. We are out looking for you as we speak, and for the safety of everyone, I urge you to turn yourself in. I'm also sending a warning to anyone who is harboring Mr. Thompson that you will also be arrested and held accountable for your actions. You know, this incident has deeply affected our community because an innocent life was lost. And we will not rest until Jamea Thompson answers for his reckless and despicable conduct. At this point, we're going to open it up for questions, Mayor. We're going to open it up for any questions that you may have. Yes. Thompson has a Yonkers address. We have been in touch with his family, and they're not cooperating fully at this time.
How are you able to link him to this person?
We have witnesses and video, and we have identified him as the shooter.
Without going into detail, you said you can't because of his age, but are his past priors violent crimes? Or?
As I said, because of his age, I can't discuss the specifics of his past violent criminal history. We believe 9mm. There was a 9mm round recovered at the scene. We believe it was a 9mm.
And you said he's an 8th grader. What school did he
He's attending a school, not a Yonkers public school, but he's attending a school just outside of Yonkers.
In Manhattan?
No. Do you know that?
It's Clark's or something.
The Hawthorne School, I believe, is in Hastings. Linden School, I believe, is in Hastings, right? In Hawthorne. The Linden School in Hawthorne.
The video, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but we have seen with the victim and her sister walking. So Jameer's the person you see with them pulling out a gun?
There were multiple videos that we viewed from different angles. The victim and her sister were walking north on Morningside Avenue. Thompson was behind them. He fired at the other male, and they were caught in the crossfire, and she was struck with a single round. Yeah, we believe the investigation indicates that earlier in the day, Thompson had robbed a gold chain from another male, which resulted in this dispute. The males again came in contact with each other that evening on Morningside and Lake, resulting in the shooting.
Was he hurt in the shooting at all? Was he hit in the shooting?
No, no one else was hit. No.
Is Thompson affiliated with any local gangs?
We believe he may be affiliated with a local gang, but we do not believe that this incident was gang-related. We believe it resulted from a dispute over the stealing of this gold chain.
Did the other person have a weapon or just?
No, not that we're aware of, no.
Commissioner, do you anticipate any other arrests in this case?
At this point, we're not looking for anyone in connection with the actual shooting, but as I said, if anyone is harboring Thompson and we find that to be true, we will be making additional arrests.
Does he have ties out of state or out of the country or anything?
We are looking at locations out of New York, but we're not exactly sure where he is at this time. And I would ask the community to please come forward. If anyone knows of the whereabouts of this individual, please contact us. We would like to hold him accountable. We want to take him into custody.
Do you know what gang he's in?
I don't have the... we can get that to you. I'll get that to you.
Can you just talk about, you briefly hit on it, he's an 8th grader, he's 15, and he's now wanted for some injury or
it's frightening, you know, a 15-year-old kid with a handgun. You know. You want to talk a little bit about that? I'm going to turn it over to Mayor for a second.
Yeah, only because I'm glad you brought that up. You know, we like to tout, you know, our crime statistics in Yonkers and talk about, you know, how safe of a city we are, but then obviously have an event like this, a tragic event happen. You know, bottom line is this. Federal government has done little to nothing to protect cities across America from the infiltration of these type of illegal weapons that fall into the hands, frankly, of 15-year-olds, and you give a 15-year-old a gun, and it's not going to end well. And it didn't in this case, and it won't in any case. And so, you know, as a mayor of the fourth largest city in New York, I think it's important here to continue to express my frustration with Washington because, you know, this is going to continue to happen in and about where we live, not just here in Yonkers, but in Mount Vernon or in Peekskill or in New York. It's going to happen any time that you have this type of you know, situation where, frankly, guns can just end up in the hands of kids. So I'm hopeful that, you know, that well, I don't know really, frankly, what to say when I say hopeful, because I feel like we could be here holding press conferences 18 or 19 or 20 times in this country every weekend. Every mayor could be holding this press conference because that's really what the number is. It's 18 people on average die every single day, and that's frankly, you know, just a scary number.
Mr. Mayor, please speak to the
Have you spoke to the Montanez family?
Yes, I have.
The commissioner, what was their reaction? What did they say?
I spoke to Marilyn's mom, and frankly, she's a wonderful woman of faith. I have to tell you, I was really taken back. She has tremendous faith, and she is coping with this and her family as best as she can. You know, any of us have children know that this is not an easy thing to cope with. She is, and she has a little girl a little 9-year-old girl who was a witness to this, that she now has to make sure has the services she needs and gets the help that she needs to get through this horrific event that she saw. And I got to meet her as well. I got to meet the whole family. You know, my condolences go out to the Martinez family at this time, and I think you know what she wanted from me and what she asked the commissioner. I want you to find this person, and I know that that's what our police department is doing, and I fully expect that they will apprehend him soon.
Commissioner, when you say his family isn't really cooperating, are they just saying you know where he is, or they helping? Can you talk about that?
I don't want to go into too many details, but we're having difficulty contacting family members, but we are looking at a number of different locations. We are conducting some electronic surveillance and stuff, so I don't want to get into details about it, but we've not got a lot of cooperation and callbacks from the family.
Does he live with his mom and dad here in Yonkers?
He resides with his mother here in the city of Yonkers. That's the listed address that we have. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And you were just listening into a press conference in Yonkers where law enforcement officials just announced they've identified the suspected gunman who killed Yonkers teenager Marilyn Cotto Montanez. Police say they are looking for Jameer Thompson and have announced a $5,000 reward for information leading to his arrest. They say surveillance video and witnesses identified Thompson as the alleged gunman. They say they have spoken to his family, but say the family is not cooperating with law enforcement. Again, police are pleading anyone with information about where Jameer Thompson is to come forward. You're watching CBSN New York. We'll be right back.